Hi, I'm April Goff Brown. Welcome to my August 2025 Human Design Energy Report. I do these reports on a monthly basis to explore the planet transits through human design to get a sense of what energies I can expect for the month. And to me, this was really, really important because we are in such a disruptive time. There is a lot of noise, there's a lot of chaos going around us, and it seems like everything is falling apart, breaking apart, polarized, and it's not just here in the US, it is worldwide. And so by looking at the transit energies, it was helping me to be able to understand how to best maneuver. And so as you listen to this report, I want you to reflect on where you are, how you are, and how can you move through these energies to be able to live a journey, live a life that is one that is fulfilling and balanced and positive for you. So let's start with the North and South nodes because they have been in the same gates for a while now and will remain there through October. Now, the North Node is in gate 47 and the South Node in 22. 47 is an energy of trying to make sense of the past through your experiences, wanting to make sense of what is going on by what you've experienced, what you know, what you've lived. Well, one of the things to be aware of is that you're not going to be able to figure all of this out. It is not possible that your experience has prepared you for all of the disruption that is going on around us. And so 22 is a gentle gate. It is saying be gentle with yourself, that as you explore your past and the lessons that you've gained, how can you now use this newfound awareness to better things for yourself and for others? And the for others part is really big because August energy is really very tribal, very collective, all about relationships with others. Now, Saturn and Jupiter work hand in hand together. Saturn is the great teacher. And then when we learn the lessons that we are taught from Saturn, we get to reap blessings that Jupiter brings us. Saturn has been in gate 25, which is a wonderful, gentle gate. It's one of the spiritual gates that I see in human design. And it is saying here, the lesson to learn is about coming to your higher self. That universal love, how can you completely and unabashedly love who you are? Not thinking about, well, the faults and defaults, but really coming to love every aspect of yourself just as you are. Because when you can do that, you can then begin to turn it into loving others just as they are. And that is really the mark of a higher self. Really important because Jupiter this month starts in gate 39, which is the gate of provocation. Jupiter is going to be there to provoke emotion in you. That, yes, I want to love myself, but, and then you start to enumerate all these faults and problems that you see in yourself. You need to get away from that these are part of you. And how can you accept those parts of you as you work on this journey to becoming the best part of you that you can be? On the 18th, Jupiter moves to the gate of new beginnings, gate 18. And now it's time for you to look at the work you've done on yourself and recognize that you are now being allowed to move into this new place, this new part of who you are. Now, the inner work can be hard. I've been doing it for several years now, and there's always something else to pick up in doing the inner work. If you are struggling with it or you'd like some guidance, please reach out to me via my website at aprilgoffbrown.com, I should say, and I will be happy to talk with you to see how I might be able to guide you along on your journey. So now let's look at the Sun and the Earth transits. The Sun and the Earth are always opposite each other in human design. And so But all of the gates that they are in are tribal or collective this month. So we are really going to be experiencing energies outside of ourselves in looking at those around us and the greater collective. Questions this month: how do you relate to others? What is necessary for you to do for the betterment of others? These are guiding questions to be thinking about as you go through August. So August 1st, the sun is in gate 33, the sun in 19. Gate 33 is a desire to be alone, to reflect on the past and process those experiences from the node in gate 47. Gate 19, though, is a gate of beginning to recognize the interdependence of us all, the need to connect with people. You are not an island unto yourself. You are part of a community. In fact, you're part of many communities, and you are part of the greater collective of the human race. So questions now: how is your relationship with others? How is your relationship with yourself? What patterns do you see emerging in your relationships? You're going to be given many opportunities this month to really focus on those patterns. And have you been entering relationships in a way that is good for you? Now, August 5th, the sun moves into gate 7 and the earth into gate 13. Gate 7 is a leadership energy. It is one of using your personal influence. It's behind the scenes. It is in how you work with others. And gate 13 is listening. So it's about how you're going to listen to others so that you can hear them and then begin to put together things that are being said into a whole so that you can influence others moving forward, which is a real powerful energy, is being able to influence others in moving forward. Now, August 11th, the sun moves into gate 4, the earth is in gate 49. Gate 4 brings a lot of questioning. So you see, there's a lot of reflecting, a lot of still introspection that needs to get done as you move forward in relationships. You might have questions about where the relationships are going, and there may be some anxiety about it. Or maybe it's time for you to lay some ground rules, and that's what 49 is bringing you. Gate 49 is about the principles of relationships. It's a contract energy. It is what groundwork, what boundaries do you need to have in relationships for them to be healthy for you and the other person? Okay? Do you have boundaries? Do you keep your word to others? And do you hang on to relationships that have outlived the benefit to you? Big, big question, but such an important one. Because as we move into the next one, the gate in August 17th, gate 29 for the sun and gate 30 for the earth. Gate 29 is a gate of commitment. How do you make your commitments? Do you overcommit? Are you committing to relationships that others are not committed to? Big one, huh? And gate 30 is the gate of desire. It's a gate of emotional yearning. And so the question to ask is, your yearning for connection, for relationships so big that you forget yourself in them? Again, without the right boundaries, without the right commitments, you could be in a place where you are overcommitting and committing to the wrong things. Now, on August 23rd, the sun moves to gate 59 and the earth in gate 55. Gate 59 is the gate of intimacy. All this work in examining relationships and yourself and your boundaries and the principles and overcommitments and all of this is important, because the gate of intimacy is one where you're going to be feeling the need to have powerful connections to others. And if you've been finding that the relationships you've been in have not been right for you, that the commitments you've made are not being felt by others, here's the positive energy for gate 55. It is a gate of faith. It is one of the spirit gates, just like gate 25 is. It is a gate of abundance, and it is a gate of faith and asking you to trust that when you enter relationships properly, correctly, in a way that works for you, there will be an abundance, that the relationship will be one of abundance for you, as long as you can trust Spirit and do the work that you need to be doing to help yourself know how to enter relationships. Now, the end of the month, we move into the sun of gate 40, the earth in gate 37, and this, in fact, creates a full channel, the channel of community. This is an energy of trying to figure out where you fit in and then live that out. And isn't that what we've been talking about all month long? Gate 40 is a gate of reflecting. It's about a gate of rejuvenation and recovery and coming to the point of, yes, this is who I am. This is what I'm willing to accept. This is how I'm going to care for myself so that I am not overgiving, overcommitting, or being taken advantage of. And gate 37 is one of the most beautiful gates to me in human design. It's called the gate of friendship, but it's a gate of commitment. In the higher realm, it is a gate of commitment and compassion for everyone. It is understanding that just as I want this high, wonderful relationship for myself, so does everybody else. And so it's coming to appreciate and love each other so that we are living and moving towards a time of peace. And boy, we could sure use that right about now. When I think of gate 37, I think of the John Lennon song, Imagine. Imagine all the people living life in peace. And that's what we want to be working towards, that higher self, those higher relationships in our lives and in the world. So you can see August has been all about relationships. I feel like I've been a broken record almost with it. You are only as good for others as you are good for yourself. As you get to know yourself and get to understand how you got to here, you can begin to understand what it is you want from others. What is it you need from others? What are you willing to accept from others? What are you willing to give to others? All key, important questions for this month. So if you found this energy report intriguing or provoking, I'm glad. I have gate 39 in my chart, and my job is to do a little provoking, to get some thinking, to raise some emotion, to help you get to the place where you need to be in your journey to yourself. So please subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like guidance, again, I ask you to reach out to me at my website, aprilgoffbrown.com. Click on the Work with April button to learn how you can work with me, and I look forward to meeting you in the future. Remember, you were born perfectly designed. Your journey is to get back to that perfection.